are you today?
Hi teacher, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. So, we will have a speaking test. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just relax and calm down, okay? So, let's start. Please tell me something about yourself.
My name is Thanh. You can call me Mimi. I'm 12 years old. I am studying at Ocean Primary School. My favorite is playing badminton and reading books. In my free time, I always listening to music to feel relaxed and comfortable after my school.
So, let's move on and talk about the topic. So, let's begin with music and newspaper and magazine.
Yes.
So, what is your favorite kind of music?
My favorite type of music is K-pop. In this music, I find catchy melodies and upbeat rhythms that really enjoyable to listen. And moreover, I usually discover the artists and another that kind of music in on streaming platforms such as Spotify and YouTube Music.
Okay. Do you like to listen to live music?
Yes, of course. I think this music is really fun and it gives me the whenever I feel tired and depressed, it always gives me the energy to do anything. And when my learning is becoming bored, I always listening this music to make me learn better.
Is live music popular in your country?
As far as I know, is it not popular in my country? Because I think in my country people like to listen to gentle music because they want to feel relaxed and calm and reduce their stress. This music also helps people feel away from their busy life.
Have you ever been to a concert before? Or have you ever been to a musical performance?
I attend concert once in a blue moon since the ticket price of artist concert is out of my reach, so I can only watch online. So I can only stay at home and watch online. I think in the future I will go more concert or musical performance when I have a job.
Okay, let's move on to talk about newspaper. Okay, do you often read newspapers?
Unfortunately, I don't often read newspaper because of the development of technology. So nowadays, I usually use electronic news in the internet to access information because it updates very fast and it gives me the general details so I can save my times and it is free so I don't have to go outside and buy newspaper.
Do you prefer to read local news or international news?
I think both is interesting. Local news is very important because those affairs impact on our life, and furthermore, global news is I think I read global news to enrich my horizons. I can know more about the news in international news.
Which is more popular where you live? Newspapers or magazines?
I think both is popular in where I live because although newspaper is a little old-fashioned, but it's also a main resource for people to read, and magazine is increasing where I live. People like teenager or young generations that really like to read magazine.
Do many people today read newspapers?
I think nowadays people don't read newspaper because people prefer to use online news to get the information.
So, in the future, do you think more people than today will read magazines or fewer people?
I think in the future there will not many people read magazines because in the future maybe people will read magazines in the internet like electronic magazines and blog or articles. So and also recently I saw a lot of electronic magazines in the internet, and most of print-based started to make their own electronic publication.
Last question for part one. Do you think newspapers will be very important to you in the future?
With the advancement of technology, I think in the future I will choose electronic news to read. So I think newspaper is not important to me.
Okay, let's move on to part two. So for part two, we have 3 minutes, 2 minutes for explanation, 1 minute for note takings. Think over here. So your question is, describe something healthy you enjoy doing. Okay, so we have 1 for preparation. explanation, you have 2 minutes. Yes, the timer starts now.
Today I am going to tell you about a thing healthy I enjoy doing. Recently I think people are more interested in doing something health to improve their health, and I'm also doing exercise in the morning to improve my health. Every day I get up at 6 o'clock and I spend half an hour or an hour to doing exercise at home. Sometimes I do it with my parents, or sometimes I doing alone. I think this is very healthy because it's good for my health and it helps me to lose my weight and improve my physical health and mental health.
Okay, so that's it. Let's move on. Okay. So, aside from doing exercise, do you think people should watch their diet when they're doing or promoting a healthy lifestyle? Do you think they should eat healthy foods?
Yes, eating healthy foods is also important to people to improve their health, because nowadays most people are eating fast food and junk food because they are very busy with their life. So I think they should spend time to prepare some healthy food like vegetable or fruit to eat, because it's very important to improve their health, and it helps them to feel more like. Another healthy food is gives them their delicious taste.
Okay, let's move to part 3. So, first question, we'll talk about health. Okay. So, how can people improve their health?
I think there are many ways for people to improve their health. In my opinion, there are several things to do, like doing exercise, eating healthy food, or getting enough rest. Every day, people can spend an hour to do exercise, like in the morning or in the afternoon, such as walking or jogging around the park, and playing sports, or doing yoga, or any physical activities. Secondly, I think people should eat healthy food like vegetable or fruit to improve their health, and it also helps them to lose weight. Finally, I think nowadays people usually sleeping very late, so it's not good for their health. It's not, they don't have enough sleep, so when they working, they can be tired and sleepy. I think people should sleep early to have enough sleep. Yes, that's it.
Do elderly people exercise much in your country?
Not many elderly people exercise in my country, at least that was I think in my neighborhood. These people, they work really hard when they were young, so they will have a peaceful life when they get old. These people always stay at home to play with their grandchildren. Sometimes I see some older people doing exercise like doing yoga or tai chi or playing sports in their front yard. Some of them working around their back, and I think finally they stay at home, play with their grandchildren and do some housework like gardening or cleaning.
Do you think all illnesses can be prevented?
In my opinion, not all of illnesses can be prevented because I think in the future the doctor will have more medicine to people to prevent some illnesses, but I think some are them is genetic, like heart disease or diabetes. I read a news that if our parents have heart disease, diabetes, people that their son or their daughter can be have it, and I think maybe in the future the technology will develop more and some illnesses can be prevented.
Okay. Moving on, do you think that illnesses will be less common in the future?
I don't think so, because in the future there will be more and more types of illnesses, and maybe doctor can have the medicine, but if there are some virus that the medicine cannot prevent it, so it's made more and more people have illnesses. So I think in the future that will not less illnesses than today.
Do you think healthcare should be free?
No, in my opinion, there's nothing entirely free completely, because the listing is education and healthcare. Some people told me that some developed country have a free healthcare for its citizens, but I don't believe it. Since that if even that cities have gives their citizens a free health care, I'm sure the tax that paid by citizen is really high. So if they have a free health care, but they need to pay a high tax, so basically it's not free. But I think healthcare should not be expensive. It should be cheap for everyone to pay whenever they feel sick to go hospital.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to